Sunflower Sutra by Allen Ginsberg. I walked on the banks of the tin can banana dock and sat down under the huge shade of a Southern Pacific locomotive to look at the sunset over the Bucks House hills and cry. Jack Kerouac sat beside me on a busted rusty iron pole companion. We thought the same thoughts of the soul, bleak and blue and sad-eyed, surrounded by the gnarled steel roots of trees of machinery. The oily water on the river mirrored the red sky. Sun sank on top of final Frisco peaks. No fish in that steam, no hermit in those mounds. Just ourselves, rimy-eyed and hang over like old bums on the riverbank, tired and wily. "Look at the sunflower," he said. There was a dead grey shadow against the sky, big as a man, sitting dry on the top of a pile of ancient sawdust. I rushed up and chanted. It was my first sunflower, memories of Blake, my visions, Harlem and Hells of the eastern rivers, bridges, clanking jaws, greasy sandwiches, dead baby carriages, black treadless tires, forgotten and untreated, the poem of the riverbank, condoms and pots, steel knives, nothing stainless, only the dank mark and the razor-sharp artifacts passing into the past, and the grey sunflower poised against the sun, cracky, bleak, and dusty, with the smut and smoke of olden locomotives in its eye. Corolla of blurry spikes pushed down and broken like a battered crown, seeds falling out of its face, soon to be toothless mouth of sunny air, sun rays obliterated on its hairy head like a dried white spiderweb, leaves stuck out like arms out of the stem, gestures from the sawdust root, broke pieces of plaster falling out of the black twigs, a dead fly in its ear. Unholy battered old thing you were, my sunflower, oh my soul, I loved you then. The grime was no man's grime, but death and human locomotives, all the dress of dust, the veil of darkened railroad skin, that smoke of cheek, the eyelid of black misery, that sooty hand of phallus or protuberance of artificial worse than dirt, industrial, modern, all that civilization spotting your crazy golden crown, and those blear thoughts of death and dusty loveless eye and ants and withered roots below, in the home pile of sand and sawdust, rubber dollar bills, skin of machinery, the guts and innards of the whipping coffin car, the empty lonely tin cans with the rusty tongue select, what more could I name? The smoked ashes of some cock cigar, the cans of wheelbarrows and milky breasts of cars, worn out asses out of chairs and sphincters of dynamos, all this entangled in your mummied roots, and you there standing before me in the sunset, all your glory of your form, a perfect beauty of a sunflower, a perfect, excellent, lovely sunflower existence, a sweet, natural eye to the new hip moon, woke up alive and excited, grasping in the sunset shadow, sunrise, golden, monthly breeze. How many flies buzz round you, innocent of your grime, while you curse the heavens of the railroad and your flower soul, poor dead flower. When did you forget you were a flower? When did you look at your skin and decide you were an impotent, dirty old locomotive, the ghost of a locomotive, the spectre and shade of a once powerful, mad American locomotive? You were never no locomotive, sunflower. You were a sunflower. And you, locomotive, you are a locomotive. Forget me not. So I grabbed up the skeleton thick sunflower and stuck it at my side like a scepter, and delivered my sermon to my soul, and Jack's soul too, and anyone who listened. We are not our skin of grime, we are not dread, bleak, dusty, imageless locomotives. We are golden sunflowers inside, blessed by our own seed and hairy necked accomplished mad bodies growing into mad black form sunflowers in the sunset, spied on by our own eyes under the shadow of the mad locomotive riverbank sunset Frisco Hill, a tinkin evening sit-down vision.